Italian food. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When my calzone makes me drool just like pasta vazoo, that's amore. So we're gonna go get some big Italian cooking. Gonna eat good. Until then, just gonna do a quick live. This is gonna be short because my family's hungry. So I just wanted to talk about a few things. Um, I keep getting the same things from people in the comment sections. They're all like, index funds and all this, you invest for 30 years and you can do very, very well. Okay. I agree with that. I've never one time ever said that there aren't long term instruments that can make you money. I have long term things. I have bonds. I have gold. I have plenty of friggin' things. I even have a life insurance policy that I'm earning money on. I have so many things that are long term instruments, but I don't think people want to hear about things that they have to wait 30 years, 40 years to make money on. You know what I mean? Like, we all know they exist. We all know they exist, but we're looking to make money today. We're looking to make money now. And the thing is, the reason why I keep going back to the casinos is because, listen to me, it's really very simple. You own a casino, like if I owned a casino and if I built the Apefather King of the Jungle casino, every day I'm like a millionaire. I don't think any of you understand this. Every day you're making millions. It's not just like once in a while. It's not maybe, I hope, I pray. It's every single day the friggin' cash is pouring in. Let me repeat that daily. Every single effing day. So I just don't understand why everyone doesn't see this as clear as I see this. See, the stock market, look, besides index funds where you got to wait 30, 40 years to make money, there really is no surefire way to make quick money. I'm going to be honest with you, there isn't. Like I said, occasionally you might hit on something. You buy the sizzle, you sell the news. I get it. You buy the rumor, you sell the news. Once in a while you hit on something. But the majority of the time you're losing, the majority of the time, because it's rigged, it sucks, it's controlled by Ken Griffin, it's controlled by the corrupt 1%. And even with those small little instances when you do make money, they dump it so effing fast that you have to have the timing of like a freaking mathematician. You have to have this thing down to a science, because if you don't have the timing right, you'll lose your ass. Do I watch football? You know, I'll be honest with you, this is what happened, and I'll make it a long story, a short story. When I was a young kid, I was very much into football. I was in the New Utrecht High School. I went to two high schools, New Utrecht, and I went to FDR. I was actually on the football team, and what happened was I broke my thumb. I tackled some friggin' the quarterback. I was a hero. Everybody loved me. I won the game for us. But the thing is that I could have played a piano. I know it sounds kind of funny, but I could have played the piano for like a month. And I just decided, I'd rather music is my thing, piano is my thing. So I kind of stopped. My wife's family are huge football fans. My wife's family are huge football fans, though. They watch football religiously. Me, not so much. But I do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I occasionally I love the Giants, but Steelers, because I actually lived in Pittsburgh a little while too. But the thing is that I don't really follow it religiously like I used to because of that injury in high school. That injury messed me up. When I broke my thumb and I could have played the piano, I could have played the piano for about a month because that was my way of getting girls, man. It wasn't football. It was the piano. I sit down, I played the piano, forget about it, motto, and all the girls ran to me. So it was kind of like after that I kind of stopped, to be honest. But not to say, listen, football is football. You know what I mean? When it's the Super Bowl, especially if it's my teams, I'm there. I'm always watching. So, but do I watch it every day? Do I bet on football? No, no, I don't. So long answer to a short question. So anyway, getting back, the key here is winning every day. That's the key. We want to win every day. We don't want to win once in a while. And I think what's happening with the stock market is most people, they just don't get that concept. you might hit on one play, you might score, but then the next 10 plays, you know what I mean? You just don't. You just don't. Listen, Alex, you know I love your brother. This isn't a sports channel, you know. I mean, why are you asking me these questions for? I grew up when I was a kid. I was a big sports fan. I explained all of this to you. I was huge with the Mets when I was a kid. Forget about it. I bet all of the Mets. I bet all of them. I loved it, but it just got to a point where I kind of pursued music. You know what I mean? And I kind of put sports on the back, the back burner. You know what I mean, brother? To me, it was all about entertainment. It's about music. Not that I don't like sports. I like sports, but the funny thing is when everybody looks at me, I look like I'm a big sports guy. I'm a big football player. Listen to me. There's a difference between gambling. Okay, let me answer your question this way, brother. Gambling is a business. You understand? See, I never understood why people who watch sports they watch it and they don't gamble. So now let me answer your question from two sides of the coin. One's going to be from a businessman, and one's going to be from a psychopathic sports enthusiastic. Okay, so I watch all these guys screaming and yelling, and I say, "Do you got money on the game?" They say no. So I can't see how somebody can watch game after game after game. And these are like guys that are like fat bastards. They're eating chicken wings in a bar and they're criticizing professional athletes. They're like, he sucks. You suck, you mother effer. And they have no money on the game. They just, to me, these people are lunatics. Now, betting, gambling makes sense. At least there's some kind of an interest. At least there's something in it for you. So in terms of gambling, I'm all for sports. You know what I mean? 100 freaking percent. And I know many people that do exactly that. But as far as just watching sports for the purposes of watching sports, no. As far as it being involved in gambling, I'm all for it, mother effer. I love it. Billions to be made. I love it. Okay? Capiche. All right? Absolutely. Absolutely. A big part of what I foresee in the future is going to be similar to DraftKings. Okay, there's going to be a section of obviously there's going to be sports betting that could be inbound. It can be inbound and it could also be online. So 100%, 1,000,000%. Yes. But this is the key, Alex. You know I love you, right, brother? You're asking me all these questions. Not once did you ever give me a super chat. I think you're just really here to break my balls if you really want me to be honest with you, brother. I don't think you're very serious. I think you're here to break balls, brother. Yeah. Casinos make a lot of money on the slots. That's actually the majority of their income is slot machines, Alex. Any other questions you ask me? I don't remember, to be honest. I really don't remember. I don't remember one time you ever giving me a super chat. If you did, I apologize. But I remember everyone who's given me a super chat, and I never once remember you doing it. I mean, yeah. All right, well, I apologize. I apologize. But just so that you understand, Alex, the key here is not a one time super chat. Like, see, this is the thing. Let me try to make you all understand something. Let's say there's 1 million people, okay, that eventually I somehow, by some miracle, I get 1 million people on and off to come to all my super chats. Again, they don't have to be there in one shot. They could be, it could be a duration of over a course of a year. Okay. The idea is that it's not just to give one super chat. You follow me? It's to give several, like constantly giving it because if 1 million people gave you $1, I mean, that's only $1 million. So that's why it's like it's got to be the gift that keeps giving. We got to get this project completed. And it should be a priority to everybody because once this project is completed, it will now open up the doors for all of us to get serious, for me to hire a securities firm, for me to register this with the SEC, and for me to put together a real offering for everyone to get involved. So it's really not like just a one-time super chat. Like the idea is, see, you look at people like Back to the Future. Every time he comes to the live streams, I would say pretty much all the time, he's always giving some sort of a super chat. You look at Under Manager. You look at Tommy from the Bronx, Beat Streets. You look at Angie, you know what I mean? You look at Brownie. You look at Schwab's Gates. It's like every time they're coming, they're giving. That's the key. That's the key to success. You said if we don't have the money just to watch, I'm not flipping. You apparently can't differentiate between a person who's talking and flipping. You should know when I flip. When I flip, I scream, Alex. You know what I mean? I scream. I'm not screaming at you. I'm just trying to explain to you that the mentality of people who want to win is consistency. That's all I'm trying to make you understand. I'm not flipping at you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying that if you have the mentality, like, look, I gave you $1, God bless, and that's the end of it, you're not really a serious person because, you got to do, there's got to be a form of consistency in order to win. That's all I'm saying to you. I don't know, Alex. I don't feel like arguing with you, brother. I don't know. So, in other words, Alex, you have the right to ask questions. You have the right to say things that I don't. Is that what you're saying to me? So I don't have the right to express to express my feelings and my plan. So you're saying you can't afford $1? Is that what you're saying to me, Alex? Is that what you're saying to me, brother? What are you saying to me? You can't afford $1. All right, Alex. I apologize. You go put that dollar towards the romaine noodles, brother. You go do it, brother. I get it. I understand it. Tough times. Right. I am going to ignore you now because now you're being a ball breaker. So, like I said, this is not going to be a long live stream. Alex, I just can't answer you no more. Don't take it the wrong way. So, anyway, this is not going to be a long live stream because I got to go pick up some Italian dinner for the fam. We're going to have a nice big Italian meal right now. I just wanted to stipulate that this is very simple and it's not complicated. Casinos make money every single day. Sports betting makes money all the time. Okay. Online casinos make money every single day. You don't have to be Sigmund Freud. You don't have to be Albert Einstein to figure this out. I just don't understand why all of you are so concentrated in an industry that most of the time loses money. Like I would probably say 90% of the time loses money. Lou just put all these people in an OTC play and lost 40% overnight. People lost 40% of their money overnight. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Is it that you like to lose money? Like what? Like, look, I lost money. I'm not going to do it anymore. Look, I have what I have right now. I have my AMC. I have my GameStop. I really feel very confident with GameStop. That I have to tell you, out of all of the stocks, I feel very, very confident with GameStop, especially over the long term. But I just don't understand. If let me ask you a question. Let me put it to you this way. If you were actually in a casino, let me give you an analogy, okay? And you went to one slot machine, and for some reason, every time you went to that slot machine, you won. Just hear out the analogy. So you put money in, you win 5,000. You're like, okay. You go back, you put more money in, you win 10,000. You put more money in, you win 20,000. You put more money in, you win 30,000. Let me ask you a question. Would you now go to another slot machine that you're winning on this one? You're constantly winning. Would you leave that slot machine? No, right? Okay. But that's kind of like what you're doing. It's like you're going to another slot machine that's a loser. That's the stock market. You keep putting money into this thing and you keep losing. Everyone's losing. Retail lost $350 billion in 2022, whereas Citadel made 16 billion. I just I don't know what it is. I don't understand why you want to be involved in an industry that's a loser. Okay, that's it. It's a loser. Okay, can you get lucky? Listen, here's where I see the stock market going. You want to hear it? Okay, there's only basically two things you could do in the stock market. One is very long term. Once again, index funds, whatever, mutual funds, whatever the case may be. Okay, so if you're looking to have like a 401k, you're looking to put money in it for the next 30 years of your life, I'm sure you'll do well. I'm sure you'll have a nice little nest egg. And no one is telling you not to do that. Like I said, I do have long-term instruments that are going to make me, money. I have it. I'm sure you have it. But as far as making immediate money, as far as like getting involved in something to make money to become successful now, you know what I mean? I don't see it being the stock market. I just don't. I just think most people lose their ass. That's just the way I see it. And I look at the casino industry, it's the complete opposite. They make money each and every single day, whether it's sports betting, whether it's online gaming, whether it's the casino industry itself, real property. It makes money every day. So what I'm proposing, okay, is for all of retail to switch their mentalities, to switch their mindset, and get involved in the casino industry. But here's how I'm asking you to do it. At first, let me prove to all of you that I can do it. Let me prove to all of you that this is a winner. So, in other words, the first project is not going to be an investment. There's no investments here. There's no solicitation for an investment. You love the Apefather. You give me what's called an entertainment purposes only super chat. You say, here's $2, here's $3. Let me get the first project completed, which is like the prototype. You follow me? Once that's done, I open up all the books. I show you how it's doing. Now I can hire a securities firm. Now I can have it registered with the SEC to do some form of an offering. You see what I'm trying to say? So the bottom line is that it's really not a complicated thing to do. Okay? We're talking about nothing. So, peanuts here, a couple of dollars. If I could get all of the apes, unfortunately, I get all of these psychos here, except for Schwab Gates. I love this guy. Schwab Gates is probably the coolest guy in the world. He's the most coolest. I love you, Schwab Gates. I love you, brother. And listen, you don't have listen. You've done a lot. God bless you. I don't want you to feel pressured. You've done a lot, but Schwab Gates has the right attitude. See, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a lot of people to come into these live streams on a consistent basis. You follow me? And consistently, if they can, from the goodness of their heart for entertainment purposes only, is to give the super chats because it's really very simple logic. That's how you're going to get this thing done quick. You follow me? If everybody just gives one single super chat and never gives a super chat again, it's going to take friggin' forever. But if people have this attitude where they're like, you know what, they keep coming into the live streams, they give a little here, they give a little there, they give a little here, they give a little there, this is going to expedite. It's going to expedite the project, brother. I love you too, Schwab Gage. You're the best. I really do love you and appreciate you, brother. I wish everybody, if everybody was like Schwab Gage, this thing would be done. Be finished already. We would have this thing built, completed, finished. All right, we'd be on our way. So, look, I was just having a conversation with everybody. This friggin' guy, John Bid, I can't stand this guy. I wish this guy would go friggin', jump off a friggin' mountain or something. No offense, but anyway, go skiing. Go ski. You know, Sonny Bono, jump in. Go skiing. Don't worry about those trees. Those trees are not going to hurt you, brother. But I'm sorry. Forgive me. I just can't stand this guy. This guy is just literally the biggest hater on earth. John, you think small. Listen to me. You ever look, down below and notice you have tiny balls? Okay. The tiny balls that you have, brother, is the same thing as your brains. Listen to me. You have tiny brains. You have to first establish something before you could start something. You don't understand that. You follow me? And this goes for anything in life. This goes for anything in life. You have to first establish something. The first project is the prototype. The first project is for me to establish this. That once I have something that's real, once I have something that's tangible, I can now put together a business plan. I can hire a securities firm. I could now register it with the SEC, and then the interest will be for everybody to get involved. But you need to have the first project to establish what you're doing, you meatball. All right, whatever, John. You're just a troublemaker, brother. No offense. It's not that I love the person that gives me money, Harold Tamper. It's that I don't know why the rest of you are here for. It's like I just don't see what's the benefit. Do you come here because your lives are boring? Do you come here because you just hate your lives? I don't get why you're here. I'm trying to do something serious, and I need serious-minded people. I need people who really want to make a change for the better. I don't know. I think you're just here because you hate your lives and you're bored. And you come here because you find it to be entertaining, I guess, to fight with me. But I'm actually very serious and I'm looking to do something very serious. And I really don't have time for all the hate and the bullshit, if you want me to tell you the truth. Because look, again, I'm not saying, I hate it when people put words in my mouth. People are like, hey, Father, you make it seem like it's physically impossible to make money in the stock market. I never said that. I never said it's physically impossible to make money in the stock market. But here's what I am saying to you: it's unlikely that you're always going to win. You know, you're going to have a lot of losers. You're going to have a lot of losers because it's a rigged system. It's corrupt. And it's just there's not going to be consistency. See, so I'm just what I'm trying to do is wouldn't you rather have consistency? This is the question. Wouldn't you rather have consistent winning over and over and over again rather than have some winning and then major losses? Okay, I've seen it happen with so many people. Look at Teddy Zayd as a perfect example. Teddy Zayd, 1 minute, oh, he's jumping up and down. I made friggin' 20,000. Next minute, I lost 70,000. You know, I made 10,000. Next minute, I lost 100,000. It's like this is kind of like how it is. It doesn't make a difference if you're a day trader. It doesn't make a difference if you're a swing trader. It doesn't make a difference if you're long term. What's up, Angie? Shout out, please. W to Skater Scooter. How you doing, brother? I love Angie. I love so many people. Back to the Future. He's not here. Hopefully he'll show up. Tommy from the Bronx. Obviously Charles. I call him Schwab. Charles Schwab Gates. Um, Look, it's really quite simple. It's such you don't know how simple all of this is. If enough people would just come to this effing live stream, this is the step one. Enough people comes to the live stream. Then enough people give super chats. And we keep doing this live streams over and over repetitiously, over and over and over again. This is done. This project is done. But I wish it was that simple, but it's not. It's just a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved here because first of all, you have to reach the audience. That's number one. You got to get the audience. I don't have it yet. I got to get a bigger audience. That's step one. I got to actually get a bigger audience. Step two is I got to get a bigger audience that has the common sense to realize what I'm saying makes sense. Harold, I never, thank you, W the Skater Shooter. I appreciate that. God bless you. V for victory. I didn't mislead anyone. Your parents, they're the ones they misled you. You were thinking that they were your actual birth parents, okay? And you found out that you were freaking mixed up at the hospital, you idiot. How much money do we need to raise? A lot. Okay. Let's just say that we would need millions and millions of people to come to this live stream and all be on the same head. You understand? Where they're giving super chats, where they're constantly just look, this can happen. The thing is that it's gonna happen. You just have to have and the same old shit from you every day, Detective Pikachu. You come here every day with the same old criticism. Look, it could happen, but it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of determination, and it takes a mindset of someone who doesn't want to give up. So, see, I have all of those things. Maybe you don't. Maybe there's a lot of people who might get sick of hearing it. It might sound redundant, but you see, I'm the type of a person. I don't get tired. I keep going. I'm like a machine. I'm like an Italian tank. So because I keep going, this will happen. It will happen, but it's going to take time. That's it. Look, I don't know what else all you people want, you haters. You want to keep talking about hate. I want to talk about the future. You want to talk about the past. The past is the past. There's nothing we can do about the past. Look, I admitted to you, I got involved in AMC. It was a mistake. I admitted all of this to you. I apologized. The market is corrupt. The market sucks. Okay, so what else do you want to talk about? You want to just keep repeating that over and over and over again. It was a mistake. Now it's time to focus on rectifying that mistake. Now it's time to focus on fixing that mistake and assuring that we move in the right direction, assuring that the future is going to be bright, and assuring that we will never make the same mistakes again. But it seems like a lot of you, it's like you just want to go backwards. You don't want to move forward. You want to go backwards. Didn't you talk about AMC? Didn't you say this? Didn't you say that? It's like you don't want to move forward. I wish somebody would hack you, Detective Pikachu. That's what I feel. I really would like to argue with you more, but we're going on about 25 minutes. I'm going to finish this up in about 30 minutes because I got to go get a big Italian food, big Italian dinner for my family. So I'll stay with all of you, Mama Luke's, for a few more minutes. And then I got to end this live stream. But I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. So it doesn't, it doesn't really make a difference. You're not worth debating, brother. You're not worth debating. You're some freaking teenager who lives in a basement apartment with his parents. You're not worth debating. What makes sense, Harold? Tell me what makes sense. Listen to me. Do you agree? This is a very simple question that the stock market is corrupt, Harold. It's very simple. So it's either you agree to that or you don't. If you don't agree with that, you're an idiot, you're a moron, okay? And you need to go into a friggin' mental asylum. Is having 20 wives okay? Well, there are those sheiks. Those sheiks. They got like 100 wives. It works for them, right? I would love if you did space calls on X, Twitter. I mean, I might one day. I focus mostly on YouTube, but there is a chance I might do that. Fitting back, you say I'm a loser, but I'm the millionaire, and God only knows who you are. You probably live in your house with your parents, where they freaking have to cook you dinner every night. They have to freaking make your bed. You're like that Billy Joel song, Captain Jack. You're 20 years old and your mother still makes your bed, and that's too effing long. Well, Harry Wilson, thanks because I assume gonna have an upgrade and get to 50 views. Okay. Well, anyway, listen, this seems like a bad live, unfortunately. This doesn't seem like a good one. This seems like a live filled with hate, and that's not good. We need to get these live streams to a point where there's a lot of people here that believe in the project V for Victory. We got to get these lives to a point where people come here who are on the same head and the same thinking process as Apefather, that the stock market is corrupt, the stock market sucks, and there is no future. Okay. And the future is in the casino industry. We got to get people with that mindset. And I realize that there's going to be times I'm going to have to end the live streams because I'm just dealing with a bunch of losers, except, of course, for Schwab's Gaines and Angie, who's here. Those are winners. So, with that said, no one is that stupid. Listen, Harold, what you don't understand is this, brother. My YouTube channel is growing very rapidly. My subs are growing, my views are growing, and I do get super chats. So hold on. The only person that doesn't get it is you, Harold. Anyway, we're approaching 30 minutes. Is there anything intelligent? Yeah, bye. Good. Detective Pikachu, do everybody a favor and never come back here again. Is there anything intelligent for the last minute of this live stream? Or is it just going to be hate? Does anyone actually have an intellectual question? I doubt it. Stocks are not skills. You're an idiot, Harry. Listen to me. You're an idiot. Okay? Stocks are not skills. It's a corrupt, rigged system. Harry, go home and get your friggin' shy box. Stocks are skills. The only skills is you need to shine shoes, brother. That's the skills you need to learn. Stocks are skills. Yeah, so MMTLP was all about skills, right? AMC is all about skills. I do. Yes, Catman. I do. I am going to be involved in online casinos. I'm going to be involved in sports betting, and I'm going to be involved in real property. Stocks suck, CC. Correct. Exactly. As the first intelligent person besides Schwab's Gaines and Angie, we have another intelligent person in the live stream, CC. That's why, CC, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get retail to change their thinking process. You follow me, brother? I'm trying to get everybody in my live stream because I want to bring retail into a new industry, the casino industry, the online gaming industry, the real estate portion of casinos as well, real property and sports betting. I have a very simple plan. Get people in these live streams, The first project will be considered a prototype. Help me build it so I have something tangible. I have something real. How do you help me build it? It's very simple, just by giving me a super chat. And if you could keep coming back to these live streams because, super chats is something you can do more than once. The more super chats you do, the more people who come to the live stream, the quicker this project is completed. Then once the project is completed, CC, I could now get a securities firm to represent me to put together an offering so that now all of you can get involved in project number two, project number three. But it's going to be, don't you understand, it's going to be more organized this way. It's going to be more organized because now I can open up the books. You can see how the project looks. You can see how much the project makes. It becomes very, very real. Don't you see? So the plan that I have makes perfect sense. Harry Wilson, listen, let me explain something to you, brother. Right now, I'm worth more money than you, probably by about 2 million. Right now, as we speak. In the next year of my life, I would be worth probably $1 billion more than you. Okay, so go home, listen to me. Make yourself a tuna sandwich. Open up a can of cream soda. You will never be me. You are beneath me. Okay, so go home and get your shine box. You know the movie The Oklahoma Kid? That's going to be you getting me a drink at my. You're going to dance the drink over to me. Exactly, CC. So consider being a part of this, CC, brother. Consider joining the Ape Father movement. Okay. How do you join the Ape Father movement? It's very, very simple, brother. You only have to do two things: come to the live stream and consider giving a super chat. That's it. And you are a part of the Ape Father movement. What does this mean? It means that you're helping me accomplish a goal. How does that benefit you? Once the goal is accomplished, as I said to you, I open up the doors for you and everyone to get involved to build this brand to not only a nationwide brand, Ape Father King of the Jungle Hotel Casinos, online, real property, sports betting, but to build it worldwide. But it all starts with a simple super chat. See, in other words, it's kind of like that movie. If you build it, they will come. He will come. You know, Field of Dreams. You got to help me build the first project. That's it. You got the first project's the prototype. You just got to help me. I can't do this unless the first project is completed. That's what I'm saying to you. You want me to just come clean? Unless I complete one project, then this is all fantasy. This is all a dream. I can't do it. So I have to complete the first project. So how do you help me complete the first project? You come to the live streams, you give a super chat, you help me complete the first project. Now we're in business, baby. Now we can take it to the next level. Kabish? Harry Wilson, you're a part of the same psychopathic lunatics. I got one guy here, the regulator, who claims he's worth 70 million. You claim you make 200,000 a month. Listen, anybody can claim anything, but you know what the reality is? You're all psychopathic trolls that probably make $200 a month if you're lucky, and it's probably from government assistance. That's the money you make. That's the money you make, Harry. It's probably $200 a month from government assistance, SSI. But again, I'll say it's alleged. Yeah, I'm sure you do trading. You trade your wife for $20. That's the trading you do, brother. You tell your wife, go down the block, go see our neighbor, go take care of him, and bring me back the $20. That's the trading you do, brother. I get it. I understand, Harry. I understand how the trading works. Trading. They'll make me laugh. Schwab Gates, I love you, brother. That's Harry Wilson's trading. But anyway, it's a very simple thing. It's a very, very simple thing. We got to get people like Schwab Gates, who's already done enough. He doesn't have to do more. I love that guy. You got to get people like him to come down to these live streams. They got to hear the vision. They got to hear the plan. Ape Father, King of the Jungle, Hotel Casino. Then it's very simple. It's just about super chats. And the more people who come to the live streams and the more people who give super chats, I will be able to complete the first project. And once I complete the first project, then I open up the doors to all of you. That's just the way it works. See, now he's talking about gyms. It's like this guy, he goes from one thing to another. I never said I made $1 million a month. Where'd you get that information from? He says I lie about making 1 million a month. I never said I made $1 million a month. Guys are psychopaths. Listen, I gotta run. Unlike you, I'm gonna go eat like a king right now. Harry, go pop out those romaine noodles, brother. Go pop out a friggin' can of tuna fish. Apefather's gotta go eat like a king. Schwab. See, this is the guy. This is the guy. You see? I want you to know, Schwab Gaines, I really appreciate this, but believe me, brother, you don't have to do this all the time. You really, really are the best in the world. And if everybody was like you, this project would be completed already. This project would be done. Okay? We need people like this great man. God bless you, Schwab Gaines. God bless your family. The Ape Father will always remember you. I got to tell you, man, I'm always going to remember your goodness, brother. You are a true ape. You are a true brother, and you are a true friend. God bless. You know why he would? Harry Wilson, I'll tell you why. Because unlike you, he sees V for Victory as the future. He sees V for Victory as something that retail needs. You see a can of tuna fish, okay, as your future. You see romaine noodles as your future. Harry Wilson. That's the difference between you and Schwab Gates. He sees how the casino industry is going to be the bright future, the golden goose for all of us. God bless you, Schwab Gates. Schwab, I hate to end this live stream. Listen, God bless you, brother. It's just that my kids are knocking at the door here. I got to get going. They're all starving, but I love you, brother. V for Victory. I will be back soon. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I don't give financial advice. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Super chats for entertainment purposes only. God bless all of you. I love you. You are the best, Schwab Gates. I will always remember your goodness, brother. I will always remember it. Take care, all of you haters. Brush your hair. See ya. Hate to be ya.